To the folks. It's called Equal Opportunity Destroyer, and it's just what an alcoholic needs to hear before he or she goes to bed. Big Maximilian went to Yale. Now he's a top criminal attorney. Keeps his clients out of jail. Found cocaine on his journey. Little Max makes crime pay. Keeps Big Max on retainer. There's no law that he'll obey. Paying Big Max is a no-brainer. But one day the cops overheard that Big Max took his fees in coke. Lines between him and Little Max blurred into the law. Well, that's no joke. The cops watched as the deal went down, ending Big Max's life of glamour. They booked him and took him both downtown and tossed him in a slammer. You might have gone to Yale or jail, be a 3-time loser or big-time lawyer. Alcohol and drugs don't care. They're an equal opportunity destroyer. Big Max and Little Max share a cell. Each one blames the other. Little Max is calling the cartel. Big Max wants to call his mother. The cartel bailed both Maxes out. They never went to trial. Are they addicts? There's no doubt. But they're both stuck in denial. Good night, alcoholic. Just for fun, this next song, if you're sober in Alcoholics Anonymous or in any 12-step program, you're familiar with the 4th step that's laid out in the book, and there's a little chart in there, and it says, I resent my wife. She is interested in my co-worker Brown, wants the house put in her name. Does that sound familiar to any other people? Yeah, a little bit. So I thought, what's going on in this guy's head? What's going on in this guy's head the day before he writes all that stuff down on paper? And I wrote a song about it. It's called I'm Not Paranoid. And it's kind of a work in progress. So I'm going to read this one I'm going to read it as I sing to you. You'll let me know if you think it's worth keeping. So I'm not paranoid.
Pretty snappy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mr. Brown likes my wife. He's trying to destroy my wife. My wife likes Brown. What's her game? She wants the house put in her name. All day long my wife nags, makes me want to pack my bags. It's me she doesn't understand. She and Brown have something planned, but I'm not paranoid. Just because I feel annoyed, no matter where I turn I see an anti-me conspiracy. I saw my wife way downtown, and who's she with but Mr. Brown? Brown thinks I'm a drunken slob. I'm convinced he wants my job. Brown compliments our boss's clothes. I think he's a big brown nose. He knows that I'm a shameless hound. He told my wife I fool around, but I'm not paranoid. Just because I feel annoyed, no matter where I turn I see an anti-me conspiracy. Mrs. Jones, she's a nut. She snubbed me at the Pizza Hut. She put her kind husband Jim in a sanatorium. Jim's my friend, he's like my twin. He's got
Hold on.
She's going to be and she'll attack. She says mean things behind my back, but
I'm not paranoid.
Just because I feel annoyed, no matter where I turn I see an anti-me conspiracy. My boss says I drink too much. He's a lousy such and such. Troubles will surely mount when he sees my expense account. He's overbearing and unjust. Don't know how I lost his trust. He's become a bad employer. I think I better find a lawyer. But I'm not paranoid. Just because I feel annoyed, no matter where I turn I see an anti-me conspiracy. Paranoid? Not at all. Not at all. Still crazy. This is another really depressing song. I'm gonna do right now. This is called "If Nothing Changes." There's a line in the AA meetings that you sometimes hear, which is, "If nothing changes, then nothing changes." And AA is all about. You know what's interesting? Everybody hates change, but everybody loves progress. It's sort of tough to get progress without change. So this is a song called If Nothing Changes. My last chance girl keeps getting on my case. She says I'm barely sober, barely dry. She says she's gonna find herself another place. And if I don't get clean, I'm gonna die. And then she said, if nothing changes, then nothing changes. This can't be all that we were meant to be. If nothing changes, then nothing changes. And nothing's what you'll see of me. My boss keeps asking, do I want this job? Complaints are piling up about my work. The co-workers say I've turned into a slob. And the customers say I'm acting like a jerk. And then he said, if nothing changes, then nothing changes. This is not what I want from an employee. If nothing changes, then nothing changes. I'll let you go and get a new trainee. Last night I saw my father in a dream. He died an Alky's death when I was 10. He told me when I drank it made him scream, like watching his demise unfold again. If nothing changes, then nothing changes. Don't want to lose my girl, my job, and me. If nothing changes, then nothing changes. I'll make that change somehow, God, hear my plea. If nothing changes, then nothing changes. Don't want to lose my girl, my job, and me. If nothing changes, then nothing changes. I'll make that change somehow, God, hear my plea. God help me. Thank you. That was depressingly uplifting, or upliftingly depressing. I don't really know. This next one's fun. It's called Hey Officer. Let's just do it.
You guys having a good time yet? Yes. All right, this one is audience participation. The words are, hey officer, you can't arrest me. Your badge and gun, they don't impress me. And if you choose to breath test me, I know I'll blow an 0.0.
Got it?
All right, you guys got that?
Feel free to sing in.
Also clap. Here we are. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I was speeding to my AA meeting, gonna get my 30-day chip. Running 20 minutes late on the interstate, going at an 80-mile clip. I'm in the left-hand lane, I'm feeling no pain, leaning on my horn and my brights. Got all cylinders firing when I hear that siren and I see those flashing lights. Hey officer, you can't arrest me. Your badge and gun don't impress me. And if you choose to red test me, I know I'll blow an 0.0. I pulled over and stopped, and out comes the cop. He said, "Officer, what have I done?" He looked at me and said, "Your eyes look red. Have you been drinking, son?" I pulled over and stopped. Out comes the fluid. He looked at me and said, "Your eyes look red. Have you been drinking, son?" And I said, "Your eyes look glazed, officer. Have you been eating donuts?" Hey officer, you can't arrest me. Your badge and gun don't impress me. And if you choose to red test me, I know I'll blow an 0.0. He said, "What's the rush?" I said, "Nothing much. It's my home group in AA." He said, "My heart's bleeding, but I'll cite you for speeding. Worst excuse I heard all day." I took the news hard, showed him my court card, 30 meetings in 29 days. He'd still have to cite me a ticket, he'd write me a steep price I'd have to pay. I'll pay that ticket, but officer, you can't arrest me. Your badge and gun don't impress me. And if you choose to red test me, I know I'll blow an 0.0. Shoved the ticket in my pocket, took off like the rocket, made a meeting with seconds to spare. That chip for being sober and the chip on my shoulder made a perfectly balanced pair. How I resented what he presented. I was mad till I what really said. You're off with a warning, ask for help each morning, and thank God when you go to bed. Hey officer, you can't arrest me. Your badge and gun don't impress me. And if you choose to red test me, I know I'll blow an 0.0. Hey officer, you can't arrest me. Your badge and gun don't impress me. And if you choose to red test me, I know I'll blow an 0.0. Thank you very much, Nancy and John and all of you. Thank you. That's just fun. Just so you know, we have stuff. If you like the songs, most of them are on our CD, which is called Sober Songs, Volume 1. And I also have a book that called Morning Coffee. It's a date-at-time book for people in all forms of recovery or in no form of recovery. So you can get one of those after the show if you're so inclined, and I'll sign it. And and if you like, I'll come over to your house and read it to you.
Just click that when you order it.
You don't get that from every author at Brooklyn.
Private reading.
So, I always thought that AA has these massive conventions. The biggest have 55,000 people, and even Cocaine Anonymous in Stockholm, Sweden, gets 25,000 people at its Saturday night event. And I was thinking, if they're going to be having stadium gatherings in AA, and they do, shouldn't they have an AA anthem, like a real solid rocker of a song that everybody could just get into it, like "We Will Rock You" kind of song? Wouldn't that be great if AA had one? So I thought, who better than I to write it? And I thought, what if, to make the degree of difficulty even more complicated, what if the song combined the history of the early history of Alcoholics Anonymous, along with the 12 steps? And the answer is, hey, hey, AA. So here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you, God, for Bill and Bob, two unlikely heroes. You made them meet their friendship sweet when our scorecards all read 0. Hey, 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 not gonna drink today. Take step 1, just begun, easier, softer way. In the soup, Oxford group, Ebby T comes strolling in. Bill says, fine, you're a friend of mine, don't mind if I drink my gin. Hey, 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 not gonna drink today. Take step 2, take step 3, higher power, talk to me. Bill sees the light is wide, says goodbye to drinking, says, Lois dear, I'm out of here, to Akron I am thinking. Hey, 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 not gonna drink today. Take step 4, 5, 6, and 7, it's the real stairway to heaven. They make amends to all their friends. They're amazed before they're halfway through. Ask for strength, go to any length. Promises are coming true. Hey, 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 not gonna drink today. Take step 8, take step 9, a day at a time, they're feeling fine. Gotta pray, meditate. God, give me knowledge of your will. Pass it on before I'm gone. Wanna be like Bob and Bill. Hey, 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 not gonna drink today. Gratitude's my attitude. Keep it if I give it away. Step 12, I take my spirits awake. Love and service is my code. Freely give, live and let live. Watching my new life unfold. Hey, 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 not gonna drink today. Take step 1, just begun, easier, softer way. Hey, 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 not gonna drink today. Take step 1, just begun, easier, softer way. That's it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Sober Songs, Nancy Luciano, it's Mike G. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you. Wait. One more. Sit down. I can't stop now. You're so nice. Can you all come home with me tonight? I have separation anxiety. You have to stay. So
they have a 12-step for that. It's called CODA.
Yeah. They have another one for people who talk too much. It's called On and On. So that's my problem.
Woo!
So this next song, which will be our last song, is based on another true story.